So Alum Spring Park is one of the hidden gems in the city of Fredericksburg, and now there's a new way to learn more about the history and the environmental features of this great asset. All right, so on this week's episode of Freeling Finds, our backdrop is perhaps the most picturesque that we've ever had on a Freeling Finds video. We're at the Sandstone Cliffs in Alum Spring Park, and I'm with Callie Brown, who is the Outdoor Recreation Supervisor for the Fredericksburg Department of Parks, Recreation, and Events. Callie was involved with a project to roll out a new self-guided trail here at Alum Spring Park, and so Callie, why don't you just tell us a little bit about what went into that and what people can do out here now?
Sure. So with everything going on, people are looking for socially distant activities, and so we got thinking about a self-guided trail. We tried out one here at Alum Spring, and so it's been live for a couple weeks now, and you can follow along with a brochure, or if you're more technologically savvy, you can use your phone. There's an app called View Ranger that will guide you along the trail, and there's information at each of the stops. These Sandstone Cliffs are the first stop, and you can read in the brochure or on the app about all of the details about them and how there are millions of years old and the history, who was involved in using these cliffs in the past. And you can go along the trail and visit Hazel Run and learn more about the nature there. And these things are not meant to tell you every little thing about these stops. They're meant to point you towards wanting to find more information. This is just the jumping off point. My hope is that you'll stop at these stops, get your curiosity piqued, and then look for more information on your own and try to become your own naturalist.
And where can people find the paper version of these?
Yeah. You can find the paper version of these brochures at the kiosk here at Alum Spring, right next to the picnic shelter, or you can download it off the internet. It's on the Parks and Rec website and the Fredericksburg.gov website as well.
And there's 8 stops along this trail, so what's like the total distance to?
There's 8 stops, and it just uses part of the trails here at Alum Spring, but it's about a half-mile loop. It's very short. Take your kids. The trail is rooty and narrow in some places, so it's not stroller friendly, but it is little kid friendly, and you can use this opportunity to take your whole family out. Yeah,
and I understand that there's some additional improvements coming here to Alum Spring soon. There's a new playground going in, is that right?
So people, I'm sure they've noticed that the playground is missing for the past couple years after a big storm. The new one's very cool, very modern. It's not your average playground. It's got some very new, interesting elements, and we hope that you'll come and check it out. And the cool thing is that it has the ability to be added on to. And so the Director's Fund is a fund that the Parks and Rec Department uses to fund special projects, and anybody can donate to that. And so you can donate to that to add a new element, maybe a musical element is what we're leaning towards, something fun to add to this playground once it gets put in.
Well, very cool. Well, we look forward to seeing that. And Callie, thank you for your efforts on this trail to enhance Alum Spring Park. I've always thought of Alum Spring as kind of a hidden gem.
Definitely.
You feel like you're a world away, even though it's just right off of the Blue Gray Parkway.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can hear the cars going by, but if you were traveling on the road, you would have no idea you'd have this pretty sight here right off the road.
So definitely go check it out, and go check out the self-guided trail and check out the playground.
Yeah.
So Callie, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. That'll do it for this week's edition. We'll see you next week. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to get an email each time we put out a new video. We'll see you next week.